How you doing, everybody? This is the ONC Boy, and today's review is on the Byrd Cara Cara 2 FRN. What an outstanding knife. I mean, I cannot get over what an incredible knife this is. And you will be amazed at for all you're getting once you get a hold of it. Overall length, I mean, we're just talking about just under 9 inches. Totally closed, just under 5. And for a blade length, it is just under 4 with a cutting edge of just over 3.5. So with that, you got an 1/8 inch blade, which is the ACR 13 MOV, and I really like this stuff because it's so easy to sharpen, maintain, and you can really put some hard use to it. You don't have that stain, problems that you have with other brands. And what really sold it for me with this particular knife is this handle, and it is the fiberglass reinforced nylon that has this bi-directional pattern on it that no matter how you hold it, whether tip up, tip down for the clip on either side, you're getting that grip from those. You got it raised one way and raised the other, and it is just incredible. I mean, you're really holding on to it no matter how you got it, whether that be up or down or even going this way too. And with this particular handle, I cannot get over that it is so light. I mean, for all the blade that you're getting here, and of course this here is the Combo Edge. I have the serrations on one side and then I got the plain on the other, and that kind of is a full flat grind for that whole blade, which I'm digging. Makes it easy for sharpening. You only have the one side to really worry about for as far as sharpening on the one side. The rest is just plain for as far as serrations go. But the grip on this particular knife, along with that weight, they really outdid themselves when it comes to balancing. I mean, I have one finger going on there, and right at that point there, it makes it so easy for spinning, no matter how you're spinning it. Spyderco really outdid themselves when they designed this knife for production through Byrd, because you have so many great options. And I have the other version here, which is the G10 version in a plain blade, which I just absolutely fell in love with, because you do have that jimping as well as for this one here on both sides for that really nice touch up and fine cutting. But I do have the I will say the big brother version, which is the Endura 4 with the VG10 blade. And don't mind my little zip tie here, it just makes for fast handling. But I mean, once I got this one here years ago, I really fell for it, but it's one of those knives I really didn't want to put too much use toward because it was one of my higher end blades. But with this one here, this is more or less the cheaper version because of it being Byrd, that you can really do some damage with it being so reasonable to buy. But it is so unbelievably fun to play with, this particular knife, because of that weight. And I mean, you just have, no matter how you flip it, this knife is just doing so many different things no matter how you do it. I mean, this knife was just made for playing with. No matter how you flip it around, your fingers are always going to be somewhere or another. I mean, it was just the genius from Spyderco when they designed this thing. I mean, you have it for this particular action. They even put an indent here from the other version of the Spydercos, taking different concepts from it. But it's so balanced, it's so light, and you have a grip no matter how you hold it. because even right here I've got 2 fingers here supporting, I've got a thumb plate here. Even for reversing it, I have my thumb already falling in the divot of that pocket clip, which also acts for maneuvering it to a reverse grip from just gripping an index finger here and a thumb plate there on the thumb plate. Already it allows you to maneuver it there. If my thumb were to go too high, it's already catching on that choil. I'm like, come on, this is like one of the funnest knives to play with. I mean, no matter how you do it. So, I mean, you can even flip it around this way if you're a juggler or whatever, however you want to do it. It's just nuts because you can do so much because it's so light, but no matter where you put it, your fingers are landing somewhere. And that is what is so darn fun about this particular blade. You know, whether it even be fighting, whatever. It's just nuts. Comes with that decent box here, by the way. Gives you a little specs of what you're getting there, and a limited lifetime warranty when you get it. And I gotta say, as always, what's really nice benefit of these Byrds when I get them is that it is razor sharp. It's awesome. You've got the different options to carry it, and it does come, or at least mine did, with the tip-up version, which is what I am for being a right-handed person, which I really like. Another great thing, skeletonized liners. I'm like, come on. And these are not, I think, steel liners, but they are at least aluminum. But they're skeletonized for that weight reduction. I mean, right there, you are getting, oops, just an unbelievable, look at that balance there. It's all rested right there. So, I mean, I didn't even have to really do anything, but no matter where you really get a hold of this thing, it's such a fun knife. And with that, you get the fast action. Now, with because you have those phosphor bronze washers, so they really didn't spare expense for when they designed this thing, going that route rather than going with the nylon / Teflon. And you got the nice finger dent there, like you do in the higher end versions. But again, with that finger choil being there, you got kind of like a safety version there if that's the way you like to close it. But because it is washers, it does open pretty fast regardless. And one of the ways I like to actually close these things is like, once I close it one way, is give them a little nudge here, and then a follow up there, and then a slip right into the pocket. But that's totally your way of doing it. What's also cool about this knife is, because of those washers, is that you don't even need to even use even your fingers if you were to flick it out for a reverse grip, no matter which way ever you actually carry it. But just going over some of those nice benefits of it. A lot of fun. Incredible value. I got mine for like $21.95 with free shipping off eBay, and I couldn't recommend it more. So do yourself a favor. Get yourself a Byrd Cara Cara 2 FRN while you can. And that's about it. This is Yo and Boy. Feel free to leave some comments. I'm anxious to hear so much of what you think, and if there's any other blades I can review for you, just name away. And that's about it. Take care, and that's about it. See yous.